Hello and welcome to this small little tutorial on setting up your domain name and web hosting account. Now just quickly, you will have obviously read my article relating to this tutorial, but a domain name is like your street address basically, and that's where you would select your domain name that pretty much relates to your niche. So for instance, if you were like in my article, how to grow garden trees, or how to grow trees in your garden, or whatever your niche may be, you really need to keep your domain name as close to that as you possibly can. So if you were, say, dog training, you wouldn't put dog collars. You would want to have a domain name under dog training. So let's move on, and we're then going to look at web hosting. And web hosting is basically where your site and information is stored so that it can be seen on the internet. Without web hosting, then you won't be able to be on the internet. So you do need a hosting account, and we're going to go through that as well. The next thing we're going to do is, from here we're going to literally click, I don't know whether this will work, I put a link in this Namecheap here, but it may not work. So what I'll do is, at the end, if it doesn't work, then we'll basically go to another page and click on that. And what I'm going to do is actually literally show you how to set up a free account with and search for a domain name. Okay, so from here we'll go straight over, click on the link, and I'll see you on the next. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to sign up and register a domain. So the first thing we need to do is to go over to my business tools. So you should be actually here anyway, so go into my business tools. And where you see, we can either go for Namecheap or GoDaddy. I think what we'll do is we'll go for Namecheap in this one. I can do another one for GoDaddy, but for now we'll go for Namecheap. Now, this is an affiliate. In other words, I get commission when you buy a domain name. Now, the way I see it is this: I've got a business I'm running, so it's like you will have affiliate links. When you start monetizing your site, you will have affiliate links. Now, affiliate links basically mean that if someone clicks on your banner and buys that particular product, then you will receive a commission. And likewise, I will do here if you decide to go with Namecheap and purchase a domain name. Now, the way I look at it is that, if you go into Google and type this in, the chances are you're going to be paying someone affiliate commissions anyway. In fact, 90% of the time you're going to be paying someone an affiliate commission, because that's basically how the internet works. So the way I'm thinking is that, rather than you go off separately and type this in and give it to Joe Blogs, who hasn't actually done anything for you, it would be nice if you would click on my link, because I'm actually teaching you how to set all this up, and I get a little commission for doing that. So anyway, enough said on that. Let's just head straight over to Namecheap now, and hopefully it will come up fairly quickly. Okay, so we're here now. So what will happen is you'll come to this page, and you can have a look at this by all means. You can run through it, and it will give you lots of information. It will tell you more, give you the affiliates, which you can sign up for at a later time, or immediately straight after if you want to. But what we're going to do is we're going to sign up for an account. So what you need to do is click on sign up. and up will come a page for you to fill in. Now you've got a username and a password, your first name, last name, and email address. Now obviously these need to be correct, especially your email address and your name, of course. But your username and password, well, what I'm going to suggest to you is this, that as your business grows, you will probably buy more and more stuff, and also you will become you'll probably monetize your site, and therefore you will become an affiliate to relative products to your business. So rather than have a username for each one, what I would tend to do is pick, say, 2 usernames and 3 passwords, because if you end up if you end up having too many, you'll get confused and you'll have to put it in the database and you'll have to keep looking it up and checking it all. So I suggest you just use a couple of usernames and 2 or 3 different passwords. That way you won't get lost and confused. Okay, so once you've created your account, you will be taken to another page. Now I've got to fill this in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this and fill it in because I don't want you. Okay. So once you're signed up, you'll come to this page, and you'll see your name here. You can see Martin's name. So the first thing you'll want to do, excuse me, is to create a domain name. So click on Domains, Register Domain. Now, obviously, this is a very important factor here because depending on your business, you'll want your domain name to match your business. So, for instance, if your excuse me, domain name is your niche is, say, dog training, then obviously that's a very competitive word, but let's say then your domain needs to be dog training because it needs to be relative to your business, and Google will see that as relative and help you on the first page of Google. The more you can keep it relative to what you're doing, the more chances are you're going to become more and more, let's put it this way, you're going to be seen on the first page of Google. But this is another training matter. I'm not going to go deep into that. But anyway, I'm going to put in one that I did earlier, and I'm going to press search. Excuse me. Right, as you can see, that domain name is available. It's ever so quick. When you consider how many domain names they have to try and find, it's really quick. So the next thing you'll need to do is add to cart. Okay, and that will give you a price. Now you can choose to have, well, that's gone up. You can choose to have it over 1 year, 10 years, or so on, but I would probably go for 1 year. Just see how things go. You can always renew it as the time gets closer to having to renew it. So I'd go for 1 year, and then the next thing you want to do is go to checkout. And then you'll have to fill in all these details. Basically, all your name, your address, telephone number, and you'll need to fill them out on all of them. Administrative, registrant, administrative, technical, and billing contact. Now, for some unknown reason, my telephone number is not there. I'm just going to put save and continue. I don't know whether that's going to make any difference or no. I didn't think so. I don't know why that's not. Okay, so I'll put. Let's just change all that. You can see what I'm doing then. So you need to put in your code. Well, looks like I've already done that. But, so I have to go down through all this. Likewise, you will do. And then once all this is filled out, you will be able to save and go on to the next page. So save and continue. Okay. I think that seems to be alright. It seems to be taking a long time. So while that's doing that, I'll just pause for a minute and come back to it when it's complete. Okay, so we've reached this page. You don't need to worry a little about this at the moment. What I would do is go to the next step, and here it will give you the price of how much it's going to cost you for that 1 year. So you'll need then to either pay by credit card or pay by PayPal. It's entirely up to you what you do. But when you click on one of these, what will happen is it will take you to another area, and you'll just need to fill in your card details and then charge and process. Obviously I'm not going to do that because I don't need to buy another domain name at this moment in time. So that's all there is to it in terms of signing up for your Namecheap.com and registering and purchasing a domain name. So the next thing we need to do is to sign up for a web hosting account. So I'm going to put pause on here now, and we're going to go along and sign up for that. Okay, so here we are back at the Renegade Home Business Guide. So what we're going to do now is sign up for a hosting account. So if you click on Home or Renegade Home Business Guide, the reason why I'm doing that is because you'll see here there is a coupon code. So you'll need to fill this in and you will get a discount of $9.90 something odd cents. For your first month. So what we'll do is we'll click on this on a HostGator. The reason why I chose HostGator is simply because HostGator is a very popular hosting company. It has amazing support, a great cPanel, and it's a very, very reasonable price. The reason why I don't use hosting accounts for my domain names is, but generally they tend to be more expensive for domain names, and so I tend to go to either GoDaddy or Namecheap because they tend to be a very reasonable price. But in terms of hosting your site, then this one is probably one of the best, if not the best. So we're going to click on that link, and that will take you to another page. It will take you to another page. It's just a little bit slow. Okay. So again, you can browse this if you want to, but for right now we want to set up this hosting. So we're going to go to click on web hosting. And I am going to suggest, it's entirely up to you of course, but I am going to suggest the baby plan. Simply because it has unlimited domains, has a lot of disk space, and it is one of the best ones for small businesses. Because if you decide that you want more domains on there, you can do. You can unlimited domains, which is really good. There's not many hosting accounts that do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to press order now. And you can choose any one of these, but I'm suggesting this one. Order now. And then what you'll do is you'll enter, I'm going to put mine in there. You can either help register, but we don't want to do that because you've already bought one from Namecheap or GoDaddy. And so what you do is just put it in here. And we want to put in our code. And this will give you, no, it's already done. This will give you a discount of $9 and something. So we're going to go to step 2 now. So click on here. Baby package. There's your $9.95 off. So you'll need to put in a username and security PIN. Fill in all this information here, your email, and this needs to be correct. And the email needs definitely to be correct, because what will happen is once you pay, HostGator will send you all the information required to set up your account, and that is really important. You will need that. So I'm not actually going to go any further than that. I'm just going to look down here. As you can see, your first month will be just 1 cent because of your discount. So once you've done all that, just create the account. You will then receive an email with all your information, and it's vitally important, as I said, that you get that right. So what I'm going to do is put pause on that now, and I'm going to log into my my account, because we're going to need to what we call name servers. Put your name servers over to your web hosting. So it needs to, your domain needs to be pointing to your web hosting in order for you to be up and running, and you'll then be able to log into your cPanel, which I will go through with you. So I'm going to put pause on that. So in your email, you'll have this is the cPanel, which you won't be able to get into yet. But in your email, you will have these name servers. So what you need to do is you need to copy these name servers, and then go back over to your Namecheap. Click on Manage Domains. Then what you want to do is you'll only have one of these that you've registered. You may have more, I don't know, but anyway, you're going to need to click on that, tick that and click on it, and then what you'll see is you'll see transfer domain name servers to your web host. That's what DNS stands for. So you need to click on that. And then what you need to do is you need to paste in, I think I've already done it actually. Yeah, I have. So you'll need both of them in there. So what I'll do is I'll take that one out and then paste that one in there. So there'll be one number above the other. So I'll take that one out. And then once you've done that, all you need to do is press Save Changes. I won't do that, but you just need to press Save Changes. And it will probably take around about, well, it depends. Sometimes it can take up to 2 days for it to work. And then once that's in, you're ready to go. And what will happen is, in terms of your HostGator cPanel, which I'm going to do another video on, by the way, you will need, what will happen is, to get into your cPanel, it'll be you can actually get into your cPanel now, actually. If you look on and see your IP address, if you actually put that into the search bar, not your search bar, your bar for putting in all your domain names in, then that will take you to the cPanel. But what I'll do is I'll go through another video on how to use your cPanel at a later date. Well, I hope that's been helpful. I hope you've been able to follow my instructions in signing up and creating a domain name and signing up for web hosting. And by the way, this web hosting is brilliant. You can have live chat, ticket system. It really is a very, very good hosting company. And as I said, later on I will go through all this for you, because I'm going to the next thing we're going to do is we need to set up a WordPress blog to get you up and running. So I will see you in the next video. and thank you for watching.